Lately, your guardian angels have been softly nudging you, hoping you'll tune in and listen. They've been trying to guide you towards something meaningful, something you might not have considered yet. That quiet, intuitive voice inside you. It hasn't been wrong. It's been whispering truths all along, even when the noise of life made it hard to hear. Maybe you've started doubting yourself, wondering if you're just overanalyzing. But that inner hesitation, that subtle tug, it's not overthinking. It's your inner wisdom, doing what it's always done, pointing you in the right direction. There's a message coming through clearly now, if you're ready to hear it. You're not meant to figure this out all by yourself. The support you've been seeking might already be present in your life, in the form of someone you know, or perhaps someone you've crossed paths with recently. Have you found yourself thinking about a particular person lately? Someone who suddenly popped into your head for no clear reason. Maybe they reached out, or a memory of them resurfaced at a random time. These moments are not random. They're signs. Subtle but powerful signs that your intuition is gently steering you toward a connection that matters. Right now, there may be someone in your world who holds part of the solution to a problem that's been weighing heavily on you. Your angels are saying this person could offer support, guidance, or simply a sense of clarity that you've been missing. The answer you're searching for may lie not in grand gestures or drastic changes, but in human connection, in the familiar faces around you. When life feels overwhelming, it's easy to get caught in a loop of stress, trying to manage everything on your own. You've been juggling so many responsibilities, maybe deadlines, family duties, emotional weight, and you've done it with grace, even when it's been exhausting. That kind of resilience is powerful, but it can also blind us to the quieter forms of support that are right in front of us. A message from a friend you forgot to respond to. An offer from a coworker that you brushed off so you wouldn't inconvenience them. Even a lingering glance from a stranger who offered a smile that felt like more than just kindness. These moments matter. They're not coincidences. They're threads of connection being woven into your life, reminding you that you're not alone. Your guardian angels want you to pause and really look at the people around you. Somewhere nearby is someone who could change everything. Not necessarily in an earth-shattering way, but in the way that brings peace, insight, or that one missing piece you didn't know you needed. This isn't about dropping everything and embarking on a huge quest to find this person. It's about being open, a little more present. Think about who you haven't spoken to in a while. Who's been there, quietly consistent, or who's tried to reach out. Maybe it's time to send a message. Just a simple, "Hey, you've been on my mind," can unlock something meaningful. You don't have to explain it. Just showing up, genuinely, can be enough to open a door that's been waiting for you to notice it. The power of being the one to reach out first is often underestimated. But that one action can ripple out and shift things in ways you never imagined. If the idea of reaching out makes you feel vulnerable, that's okay. Vulnerability isn't weakness. It's strength in motion. Says you're open, that you're willing to take a step towards something real. You don't need to bare your soul or share everything you're feeling. Just be yourself. That's more than enough. And when you show up as your true self, the right people, those who are meant to be in your life, will recognize it. They'll meet you with understanding, with warmth, often with love. Even if nothing monumental happens in that moment, the act of reconnecting, of honoring your instinct, creates its own kind of magic. Shows the universe that you're ready. Ready for deeper connection, ready to receive love, and ready to embrace what's coming next. At this moment, your angels are also gently encouraging you to seek balance. When everything starts to feel like too much, it may not be the weight of your responsibilities, but the way you're navigating them. Are you resting enough? Are you feeding your body with care instead of just grabbing what's convenient? Are you giving yourself even 5 minutes to breathe between obligations? These aren't small things. These habits matter. They're signs of how you value yourself. You deserve to be nourished, not just physically but emotionally and spiritually. That means slowing down enough to notice when you're tired, giving yourself permission to rest without guilt, savoring your meals. These little choices are sacred. They teach you to recognize the difference between surviving and truly living. And as you start to treat yourself with more gentleness, you'll find it easier to welcome that same care from others. That self-respect opens your eyes to how love shows up in everyday life. In a laugh shared, in a kind word, in a comfortable silence with someone who truly sees you. Your angels want you to understand, deeply, that taking care of yourself isn't indulgence. It's preparation. Because when you're whole, when your heart is calm, you're better equipped to notice the gifts being offered to you. Opportunities, relationships, healing. They all become clearer when you're grounded in your truth. There's even a chance that this person, who holds something important for your growth, might reach out to you first. Maybe they already tried. Maybe they're just waiting for the right moment. Trust that they sense what you're going through and haven't taken your silence as rejection. They're still there. They care. And they want to help. And now the energy around you is shifting. Things are aligning more smoothly than they have in a long time. The weeks ahead are filled with opportunities to organize your thoughts, lighten your emotional load, and reconnect with people in ways that feel genuine. Your kindness hasn't gone unnoticed by the universe or by the people who matter. That love you've been putting into the world is coming back to you. Yes, there will still be challenges. That's part of life. But you're more than capable of navigating them. Think of these obstacles not as barriers, but as stepping stones, each one guiding you closer to the life you're meant to live. So, if there's one thing you do today, let it be this. Reach out. Send a message. Make the call. Reconnect. That one small act could open the door to something truly beautiful. It could be the moment that changes your path in ways you never saw coming. As we wrap up this message, I want to offer a little prayer for your journey. Dear Lord, please remind them that the quiet voice within is not fear, but divine wisdom. Help them recognize the people who hold keys to their healing, their purpose, and their peace. Grant them the courage to reach out with an open heart, and let them feel the love that surrounds them, even in the smallest of gestures. May they welcome it with gratitude and grace. Amen. Remember, every sincere action, every moment of connection, echoes far beyond what you can see. These small choices create waves of goodness, bringing light not just to you but to everyone around you. Be the one to start that ripple today. And as a final note, be open to the idea that something important is on its way to you. There's a message waiting, a choice that needs to be made soon. Trust yourself. Trust the timing. There's something your spirit has been quietly trying to tell you, and it's finally time to listen. You've got this deep intuitive sense, that inner voice that nudges you when something feels right or wrong. It may have been drowned out by the noise of life lately, but it hasn't disappeared. It's still there, softly pointing you toward clarity, healing, and connection. And that connection starts with people. You might have brushed it off as just a passing thought or random coincidence, but those moments where someone suddenly enters your mind, someone you haven't spoken to in a while or didn't expect to hear from, they're not random. There's meaning behind that pull. There's someone around you, maybe more than one person, who holds a piece of the solution you've been looking for. And your instincts have been guiding you to them all along. Life's been hectic, hasn't it? You've been managing a lot: work, family, emotions, and doing your best to stay strong through it all. You've handled more than most could in your situation. That resilience is something to be proud of. But in the chaos, it's easy to overlook the gentle support around you. The people who care, who've been quietly reaching out or offering kindness in subtle ways. Maybe it was a text you forgot to respond to, a coworker who offered help you didn't want to impose on, or a stranger's warm glance that lingered. These moments are part of something bigger. They're threads in a web of support that's quietly forming around you. The universe, your angels, your intuition, whatever you want to call it, is encouraging you to slow down, look around, and notice who's showing up for you. You don't have to make a dramatic move. You don't have to overhaul your life or go searching for answers in far-off places. Sometimes the first step is simply being more present. Who has reached out lately? Who's lingered in your mind more than usual? Who has stood by your side, even silently? Start there. Reach out. Reconnect. Check in. Even a small message can open a door that's been waiting to be noticed. A simple, "Hey, I've been thinking of you," might lead to a conversation you didn't know you needed, or remind you of a connection that still holds something meaningful. Don't underestimate the power of being the one to go first. That small act could ripple out and shift everything. And if it feels a little scary to open up, to be the one who initiates, it's okay. Vulnerability isn't weakness. It's strength in its most honest form. You don't have to share everything. You don't even need a reason. Just showing up, being real, being present, that's enough. When you lead with authenticity, the people who are meant to be in your life will recognize it. They'll meet you with that same openness, that same honesty. Even if nothing major happens immediately, the simple act of reaching out brings a sense of grounding and peace. It tells the universe you're ready to connect, to heal, to grow. At the same time, don't forget about balance. If everything feels overwhelming, take a look at how you've been treating yourself lately. Are you running on empty? Skipping meals or sleep just to keep up with everything? That's not sustainable, and deep down, you know it. You deserve more than just getting by. You deserve rest, nourishment, moments of stillness. These aren't indulgences, they're necessities. They're forms of self-respect. When you begin caring for yourself in small, intentional ways, it creates a ripple effect. You'll begin to notice how love shows up, in laughter, in kindness, in silence that feels safe. You'll be more tuned in to the people who are offering support, and more able to receive it. That clarity starts within. Interestingly, it's also possible that the person you're meant to connect with is already thinking of you too. Maybe they've sensed you pulling away or struggling, and they haven't taken it personally. They're still holding space for you, still hoping for that moment to reconnect. And soon that moment might arrive. Because here's the thing, your energy is shifting. Things are about to become more aligned. You'll start to notice that you're managing things with a little more ease. You'll have more room to breathe, more clarity to make decisions, and more moments of connection that actually feel real. The universe has seen the goodness you've shared, the effort you've put in, even when no one was watching. And now that energy is coming back around. Yes, there will always be challenges. Life doesn't come without them. But you've proven time and again that you can navigate them. Every challenge is shaping you, teaching you, preparing you for what's next. So, if you're wondering what you should do today, make it something simple, something kind. Reach out. Send a message to someone who's been on your mind. Let them know they matter. That one action could lead to something beautiful, an opportunity, a reconnection, a new perspective. And I want to leave you with a blessing, not just words, but a deep intention for your heart. May you be reminded that the quiet voice inside is not fear, but wisdom. May you find the courage to follow its guidance, especially when it points you toward people who carry pieces of your healing.